Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here on this show, I'm just going to get this news video in now. We're going to talk about NFL, NBA, MLB, and wrestling, so let's get right into it. So, we've got a few things from Adam Schefter, not too much, because obviously it's New Year's Day and the college playoffs are on, so not a bunch of news, but we have some stuff here. So, 49ers tight end George Kittle, ankle and how he feels, fabulous, great position for Saturday night. Bunch of one seed, so just with that, I'm doing fantastic. As for whether his expectations they will have play against Seattle, Kittle said absolutely. So George Kittle plans to play Saturday night versus Seattle, battle for the division and the number one seed. So two things they're to play for Saturday night. So Saints receiver Chris Olave, this is really the big story today for the NFL, will be out Sunday after doctors discovered a blood clot in his lung. As Nick Underhill reported, Olave has no prior history with blood clots, and he now is expected to be silent for about a month before being ready for the off-season program. Man, this sucks, because he was having such a good season, too. Finally not having concussions, having hospital balls thrown by Derek Carr, having a 1,000-yard season. Super underrated, and then hopefully him and Tyler Show can dominate next year. But damn, this sucks. Tough, really sucks, man. Good thing they found it, because blood clots are serious. Good thing they caught it early. But yeah, hopefully he gets better ASAP, as soon as possible. And he finishes with 100 catches, 1,163 yards. So great season. Hope he gets better as soon as possible. So even though Jordan Love now is clear concussion protocol, Packers head coach Matt LaFleur announced QB Clayton Tune will start Sunday's regular season finale at Minnesota. Dolphins signed QB Cam Miller to their active roster off the Raiders practice squad. Cam Miller. Miller. Who? Wait, wasn't he the quarterback of Ohio State back in the day? Sounds familiar. Ravens quarterback Lamar Jackson back is practicing for a second straight day. He was a full participant Wednesday, so now it appears that Lamar Jackson will start Sunday night at Pittsburgh. Trayvon Diggs first look at new Packers corner. He's wearing number 28. He's gonna get cooked. So I guess kind of some news. Really, guess Micah Parsons kind of defending Trayvon Diggs. There was some tweet with like PFF grades. I don't know why he was so offended for. I guess it's just his butt buddy. He said something about Jerry Jones slandering my name. I get it, but you're saying what's the point? You tweet 2 hours before, you know. I feel like what point is there trying to publicly disrespect someone and then you tweet that 2 hours later? It's kind of hypocritical if you think about it. And he's defending Trayvon Diggs. Oh, PFF grades don't mean the most, but I don't need PFF grades to tell me what if a corner sucks. If you want Trayvon Diggs outside 2021, it just sucks. It's not disrespect. It's just facts. Bucks have ruled out starting corner Jamal Dean and outside linebacker Anthony Nelson for Saturday's regular season finale against the Panthers, a game that will determine the NFC South winner. Lamar Jackson, whether he's playing at Pittsburgh Sunday night, 100%, so he's back officially. Rams and standout safety Quentin Lake reached agreement on a 3-year contract extension. It's 3 years, worth up to $42 million with $25 million guaranteed. So there's the update. For second straight day, Josh Allen did not practice due to his foot injury. He's now setting up for him to rest in their regular season finale. So that's the news from Schefter. So that's all from NFL. There's nothing from JPA Football or Rappaport that I already talked about. Nothing from JPA. Rappaport, I think, talked about everything. For NBA, let's start with Shams. So, as I was talking about in the Knicks recap, Knicks Spurs game last night, Spurs star Victor Wembanyama suffered a slight hyperextension in his left knee in last night's win over New York. And initial tests came back negative and showed no major injury. So, good news there that it's nothing serious with Victor Wembanyama. Shouldn't be anything that's going to keep him out too long like the calf strain did. So we have some news with Michael Porter Jr., the Brooklyn Nets. So the Warriors have discussed the idea of trading for Michael Porter Jr. per J.K. Fisher. Sources say that Golden State, which has helped inspire this whole notebook, is indeed had some initial discussions about whether to pursue Porter. And he asked Warriors coach about Porter's production in Brooklyn following their Monday night clash at Barclays. Everyone's trying to get Michael Porter, which you can't blame him. He's averaging 25 points. He averages 7.5 rebounds as well. And people are like, ooh, his contract's massive. Ooh, whatever. Keep Kuminga or Moody. Moody? He doesn't offer anything else when he doesn't get open threes. Kuminga doesn't even play. So, yes, I'll take Michael Porter Jr. All day. Championship experience, good fit. Only risk is health, but it's a win move now with Steph. The young guys aren't it. They should trade for Michael Porter. I don't care what you have to give up. Fuck the picks. You can trade those too. The Warriors suck at drafting with those picks. The only picks they're good with are late round picks at this point. Another team, per J.K. Fisher, another team to watch is the Detroit Pistons to watch for Michael Porter Jr. So a little bit of news here with Michael Porter. The Warriors have discussed the idea of trading for him, and the Pistons are a team to watch. Draymond wants Adam Silver to find a way to put LeBron in the All-Star game. Oh my lord. Oh my god. Glazing LeBron. That's funny. But yeah, I mean, there's a few things there for the NBA, but not too much. Let's move on to baseball. Let's see if we have anything here from Jeff Passion. Yeah, we got one thing here from Jeff Passion. The star Japanese right-hander Tatsuya Imai and the Houston Astros are in agreement on a free agent contract, sources tell ESPN. This is the deal with Houston is for 3 years with opt-outs. So when the terms are announced, I believe it'll be official. That's their 3 years with opt-out. So star Japanese right-hander is going to Houston on a free agent contract. Man, the Yankees, what are they going to do? Now, if they don't get Tatsuya Imai, as he's going to Houston. So he finally signs. It's a 3-year deal with opt-outs after each season. In the business, we call that the Scott Boras special, folks. But yeah, he's going to Houston. That's really the big news right there. The San Francisco Giants, I believe, signed free agent starting pitcher Tyler Mahle. It's a 1-year deal with the Giants. He actually had a really good year last year. 2.1 ERA in 16 games, 6-4 record. You know, who cares? 66 strikeouts in 86 innings. It's not like he's the biggest strikeout guy, but he gets it done. So it's a 1-year deal right there. The Blue Jays have agreed to terms with free agent right-hander Nick Enright on a 2-year minor league contract. He'll spend 2026 recovering from Tommy John surgery. The White Sox agreed to terms with free agent outfielder Jared Kelenic on a minor league contract. The Reds agreed to terms with right-hander Junior Marte on a minor league contract. Spent the 2025 season in the MPB with the Chi Dragons. What? I'm not sure how you say that. Posting a 1.95 ERA. D-backs GM Mike Hazen on the Ketel Marte trade talks. This isn't going to continue to linger again. My gut this whole time was that a trade of Marte wasn't going to happen, and I think it seems likely that that's the case, and we want to focus on other things we need to do. We better hurry up. But yeah, that's the MLB news right there. A little bit of news. Really, the big news was Tatsuya Imai going to the Houston Astros. So let's move on. Talk about wrestling to end it off here. So let's go to Wrestle Up. Start off here. So Mercedes Moné's AEW TBS Championship reign come to an end at 584 days. I believe Willow Nightingale won the championship, the AEW TBS title. AJ Styles officially retires this year. Machen suffered a shoulder injury during the ongoing holiday tour. She suffered a shoulder injury. What is going on with everybody's shoulders getting hurt? Kenny Omega's looking for a shot at MJF's World Championship. The new official poster for next week's Stranger Things themed episode on Raw, I believe this is via Netflix, whatever. 2026 Royal Rumble from Saudi Arabia is now 1 month away at 3 p.m. on January 31st. It's gonna be weird having to be in the fucking daytime. Sheamus underwent successful shoulder surgery. I believe it was not yesterday, but I believe the day before, via PW Insider. So Sheamus underwent shoulder surgery. There's so many shoulder injuries, man, lately. This is all from WrestleOps. See if anything from Cultaholic. Right here. See if anything from Cultaholic. Not really. Not really much else here, so yeah. Leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. Till next time, out. Peace.